D&D Pride.
Everything is broken. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
All right.
I like it.
I did forget to start recording again because it's been 2 weeks.
Oh,
Forgot everything.
Kithnakk in the big city. What a nice title.
Kithnakk in the big city. Yeah.
Oh, Kithnakk.
All right, everyone. Microphone's working. Everything's fine. It's not the end of the world. But thank you for joining in, and players as well. Thank you for coming back. It's been a couple weeks. Had some trips going on and whatnot, but we are now back to playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition in my homebrew world of Cyrenthe. You are at my Twitch channel, or, maybe if you're watching YouTube, Cathalinos. But otherwise, if you want to come in and chat with us and join with us, you can jump into my Discord channel at the Moonflower Tavern and just kind of say hi. Let us know how we're doing. Let's see, the music that you heard prior, the music that you're going to hear throughout the rest of the night actually comes from the Derpwood on YouTube. Gregorless Designs makes some great music, and I'm enjoying getting to play a small portion of their catalog. Let's see, where else are we at? A great way to support is just by following. Every followers actually create an NPC in the world of Cyrenthe that will actually appear sometime during the game. The players have met 2 of them so far, so looking for some more. If anyone wants to drop something in, feel free. Another way to support, obviously, are subs. Subs will work towards a player art commission, and also subs are going to create more like almost adventure class NPCs, a little more big name in the world, so subs will get that extra little bonus there. Bits, of course, you can donate 100 bits to give our players a hero point, which they're doing okay. They've got a couple. But, the GM doesn't have any, so I could use a couple re-rolls, because I think... Well, I guess I won't spend my rolls on Kithnakk. I'll make the players spend theirs on Kithnakk. But I think that's really about it. I want to get back into the game, so let's get to the players. Mike, a little bit about yourself and who you are playing tonight.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mike, aka DM Madcap23, or some variation thereof, on almost every social media platform. I have been doing TTRPGs in multiple different flavors for 30 plus years. I do 3D printing as a hobby, and I create content for my own homebrew world, as well as record things on how to be a better DM, how to be a better player on places like TikTok. You can find me almost anywhere. If you have questions on whether or not it's me, just look. I am going to be playing Hestion tonight, who is our Whisper Elf Rogue, and looking forward to seeing what happens with our little friend, the Kobold Kithnakk.
Oh, speaking of Kithnakk and someone who I think has fallen head over heels in love with Kithnakk, Allie, a little bit about yourself and who you are playing tonight.
My name is Allie. I am playing Joanna, the human monk. I really would like to adopt Kithnakk, but considering I tried to heal him last session and hurt him with a natural 1, we'll see. I'll be working on getting back in his good favor and never healing again. So I'm excited.
It was just a minor shoulder dislocation, but at least Guzmik is here to heal. So our prodigious healer, Shelly, a little bit about yourself and who you're playing tonight.
Sure. I'm Shelly, and I am a gamer, crazy gamer. I play every Tuesday night on Guild Superior in Greyhawk, and I play here every Wednesday night. And I also have a game that we don't stream that I play on Saturdays, so that's a lot. Tonight I'm playing Guzmik, your friendly neighborhood cleric, who followed up Joanna's dislocating shoulder slap last time with a very nice, gentle touch, healing our little buddy and befriending him for life. I will not haunt anyone with my abilities to heal. I don't know what that means.
Well, we will, I guess you never know. Let's see what happens.
we'll see what happens. Yeah.
All right, players. I think that's about it. I want to get back into the game. I like keeping the notes down very quickly so we can get back into the action. Players, you ready as well? Yes, yes. All right. I think I should have thought about this earlier. We're traveling. We're gonna go with some travel music. So I guess a bit of backstory of where we just left our players. What happened last week, or last time? The players had traveled up to Greenlit, were told of somebody setting traps in the woods, happened upon Kithnakk, decided to guard him, kind of protect him from some of his enemies or people that had been kind of chasing after him. There we go. That's much better. I knew something was wrong. Decided you followed back to back to Garath, and sure enough, you did encounter someone who had been chasing Kithnakk, supposedly a pair of ogres, along with a caustic wolf. Dispatching them after a narrow victory. The rest of you all continued on your journey, and I think where we left off had been a day and a half later. It's probably about midday, just outside Garath. God dang, what are Tuesdays? Second day of the week. I forgot the names of the week. Either way, it is the second day of the week of the 10-day. You know it is fight night. You had to rush back in time to get back here for that. At least that's the last I heard. You have a few things to pick up, a few people to check in with. Now, players. Sorry, I have to check to see. I think it is Joanna.
Joanna
Not
what?
Joanna.
Yay?
Sorry, I'm checking to see who would notice this.
Oh. It's like, I don't like hearing my name.
Is it Joanna?
I hope not, I think.
Ha!
Kithnakk.
It is Guzmik. Standing outside of town. You feel a vibration coming from your pouch, maybe your backpack. Rooting around to try to find it, it is that finely stitched scroll case. Vibrated a couple times before going still once again.
I'm gonna quick dig
Oh
it out.
shit!
We have them.
Yeah, we didn't say
Messages
anything.
come back already.
I'm dead. I'm not fighting a bear tonight. They're hallucinating.
Open it up. Remember, it means that there's a message in there for us.
Yeah, no, I know, but do we want to do that right now? Is this? Yeah, okay,
Do you
okay.
wanna-
Sorry. Open it up.
Okay. You get a small piece of paper, probably about that big, blank.
All right, so we need the
Oh yeah.
lemon
Does-
oil or the
Does it
tallow.
smell
or
like lemon?
I mean, when you opened up the case, it kind of had smelled like lemon a bit, but the paper itself doesn't really smell like lemon.
All right. light a candle, hold it about that far away from the paper, and see if the paper starts displaying a message.
Nothing.
Guzmek blows on it.
Nope.
Guzmek. Hold it up to the light.
That's what I was saying.
Is it counterfeit?
Unsure.
Well, Heston, what do we do? You were the one that knew about the way to send
Hang
it.
on, I'm thinking. There's multiple ways to have secret messages passed back and forth, and I'm just trying to figure out what else would be a possibility here. Player to DM, would this be something I could use my thievery skill with, or
Circus lore.
society? Circus
Give
lore.
me a circus
Okay.
lore. Or if you
Cool
want to
beans.
do thievery.
Oh yeah, I want to
Either
do
one.
thievery instead.
Sure. I wonder how the dice will be for you this week.
24.
Jeez.
You were looking for lemon, but you need lemon first. That's where it was. You have to get some lemon on it, and then apply the heat.
Anyone have any lemon?
Oh, how dare you assume I would have a lemon?
I'm fresh out.
I'm not assuming anyone would have a lemon. I'm asking if anyone has lemon. Let's get into Garath. I need lemon to rub on this paper and then heat. And then we can find out what the message is.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're almost there, so shouldn't take too long.
No.
I wonder what they said.
We'll find out soon enough.
What do you think, though? What did we say?
We didn't say anything.
No, we didn't send them anything, so they're probably asking for an update on whether or not Johanna is dead
Well, they said preferably alive.
or captured, I guess.
They changed it to preferably dead. No, I don't like any option. We're not gonna think about it, and we're gonna keep going.
No. I'm not saying that we're gonna turn you in or anything. I'm just saying,
no.
hey, they're probably asking what's going on because we haven't. The people that owned this scroll case before us have not checked in for over 24 hours, and I'm betting that they said, "Oh yeah, we're catching up to her," prior to what we found.
Okay. So, sounds like we want to head into town. Crossing the bridge across the river to the northeast of Garath. Passing the guards, leading a timid little kobold, little blue kobold named, blue kobold Kithnakk. Also leading the horse and cart as well. Passing through the gate, you quickly arrive to, or I should say, you see the warehouse for Nature's Fury.
We should stop here first and drop everything off, right?
Yes,
Complete the job.
let's do it.
Okay. A little kind of knocking on the door that you know is kind of that side entrance. A half-elven woman with short brown hair answers the door that you know is Cassia Fury. Ah, well, you're back. It's a mighty quick turnaround you had there. Good to see you. Well, you made it back in one piece. Well, there may even be more of you now.
Yeah, we picked up an extra member of Decent Noodle now, so it's the four of us. decent noodle. You know, we're trustworthy workers, so we wanted to get this done as fast and as efficiently as possible. So, decent noodle gets a good name.
Well, let's
And my family.
well, of course. Let's take a look here. She'll kind of grab or check the crates, see that they were undamaged even with the fight, and quickly dispatched the ogres. At least were far away from the wagon. They were from the little cart. All right. Well, I believe the contract was for 50 gold with a bonus upon a quick return, quick and undamaged good return. So 60 gold for decent noodle. Anything else, or shall we consider this business deal closed?
Wait, did you say 75 gold or 50?
60.
It was 60.
50 plus 10. Are you trying to get more?
No, I just thought I had written down 75. So yeah, if it's not, that's yeah, you're good.
I mean, you can try. Scammer.
No, I wrote down 5 days, 75 gold, bonus on return.
So each get
So.
20.
I'm
Yeah.
losing my mind.
You may not be losing your mind. You may have written it down wrong. Would you like to push for 75?
Kinda not, because then it's easier to divide.
Yeah. Just looking at her and say, okay, my lady, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Well, the pleasure was all mine. Thank you again for that speedy return, and I do hope, our little arrangement can be kept at a minor bellow, hopefully less.
What arrangement are you talking about? I have no idea.
Oh,
I turn and I
marvelous.
just shake my head, towards the other 3 members of Decent Noodle and say, let's retire to the taverns with our newfound wealth.
That money.
Exactly.
Okay, well, you're in Garath, early afternoon.
Actually, sorry, what was the name of the other kobold? Was that Fangtooth?
Fangtooth.
Which direction was he leaving from Garath?
West.
I'm gonna say, one moment, my dear lady, did you have any goods going west in the near future?
Well, I see I do most of my business locally or with traders themselves. Where they send it on to, that's kind of beyond my purview.
All right. Because I think that Decent Noodle was thinking about going towards Ballos or Timber Grove. And we were hoping that maybe we could find a way to do a contract again with you.
Well, if you're heading out that way and you want to purchase some stock, maybe we can come up with a deal.
If you
Excellent.
were able to find anything like this, you wouldn't be scheduling it out right away. I mean, we'd have like a night.
Oh, sure.
We'd leave tomorrow morning or the next day.
For an opportunity like this, when you're heading that way, reach on out.
Cause we got a champion here. And I'll indicate over it, Joanna.
Who I think we may have along. As soon as you speak of her,
Yep.
poof.
She's gone. Okay, well, Yes. So, we'll see ya. We'll be back.
All right, we're gonna stall a bit here and see what happens with Allie.
Ooh, you're a little choppy too. Tyler is.
I hope not.
I got Ty smooth as silk. I don't know what's
Are you saying
going
it's
on
me?
there.
It's you and the storm.
Tyler's a little pixelated on Twitch, but not in Discord. Oh damn! It's like darkest night outside.
Yeah, it was green here like 10 minutes ago.
Good.
Oh, she's back.
Yeah,
Place.
All good.
No worries. Again, you're not the one at the storm. We're expecting the stream to drop at some point, so you never know.
Well, you guys started losing frames, and I'm like, oh, it's the storm. No, it's me.
All you. All right. Well, it sounds like that's it with Cassia, a possibly open venture if you wanted to return that way. Where is next in the escapades in Garath?
I think
Go to a tailor at some
no,
point.
we gotta get your boots.
Well, yeah, but I also want to go to a tailor for Kithnakk. I want to get him a little, like, cover.
we also need to get that lemon. And
Oh, and
Right.
supplies.
make sure that you are signed up for tonight's fight.
So, here's my suggestion.
If that's what you want.
Oh, boots first, because I have to fight.
Guzmek, can you take Kithnakk, since he's about the same height as you, back to your folks and look at maybe getting him better fitting armor?
Kithnakk, you want to see my parents?
Why don't the three of you give me a perception check?
Because I don't wanna.
Okay, then don't have to. It's fine.
An optional perception check? What the? That scares me more than a non-optional.
Oh my goodness, you guys are so paranoid.
Is it you guys or is it me?
Or maybe just you.
20.
It's just you.
It's me.
All three of you, I guess, can kind of pick up, some of you more than others. Kithnak's a little timid and staying quite close.
But close to who?
Hestian.
Close to me, okay.
What is it, Lassie? What do you see?
Who's in the well?
All right. All right, Kithnakk, why don't you come with me? We're gonna gather all four of us around, and I'm like, we need a lemon. I want to get Kithnakk better protection than what he currently has. And we've got to get over to the puking pony.
The plastered pony.
So, how do you want to divide it?
I don't know if I want to sign up before reading the note.
We
All right.
could just get a lemon. My mom cooks with lemon all the time, so I'm sure we've got a
Well,
lemon at my house.
I was thinking about that place that we got the good oatmeal from.
Oatmeal.
Oh yeah. You want to go back and get some Mountain's Foot? Yeah, let's go do that first. Let's bring it down a notch. We'll give some to Kithnakk.
I mean,
Give some note.
it's on the east side of town. It's pretty close to go to the Wild Range Inn.
Let's take off the edge of our travels and see if they have a lemon there. And you're good friends with him, Guzmik, so hopefully you'll be able to just say, hey, we just need a lemon.
Trouble will give me a lemon, no problem.
I bet they will.
Okay. To the Wild Range Inn. Kithnakk is a bit wide-eyed, holding on to a kind of a corner of Hastian's cloak. Staying
It's
close.
my hand.
Just your hand. That works too. Arriving
Give
to
it my
the
hand.
Wild Range Inn. Confronted immediately again by the clean, crisp, damp air that always perpetuates within the Wild Range Inn. As per usual, trouble. The Minotaur barkeep is behind the bar. Ah, a big G, you're back.
Hey, Trouble, what's shaking?
Nothing shaking yet. Maybe some later we'll get some shaking drinks.
Sounds good. Hey, we got a new friend here. Want to give him some goblin-style oatmeal, you know? Want to see how he likes it. Can we get 4?
Well, I can definitely do that, but just so you know, he'll kind of lean down over the bar, getting closer to you. We've had a bit of a problem with our supply, so sorry the price has gone up just a little bit. Just to, if you're still okay with that.
Your supply of Mountain's Foot?
Yeah, they had a porter was coming in with our shipment, and well, let's just say they got caught with a bit of illegal stuff, and so the guards they're holding the whole shipment. Just kind of wait until they finish up with all their proceedings, and you know how all that stuff will take some time. So it's a little tight for a while. But we're hoping we can get it back, though.
Is there anything that we can do to help expedite the process? I mean, Mountain's Foot, you know? It's a hot item.
And especially here for us at the Wild Range Inn, but I'll mention it to Lex, and maybe he'll swing on by, but we'll get you that Mountain's Foot oatmeal. Is oatmeal for y'all this time?
Yeah, and also, you don't have any lemon back there, do you? I could just, suck a slice, maybe?
Oh,
Just-
I'm sure we can send that out with your food. How about drinks?
But not in the food, you know, just to clarify. As a
That-
side.
Sure.
Yeah,
A
okay.
big lemon, a lot of lemon, a slice of lemon,
That's just-
One full lemon.
a full lemon. All right.
Is that alright?
That'll make the do. Maybe a little lemon, a full little lemon.
I think a full little lemon should be plenty.
Okay. Full.
Just to refresh my memory, I'm sorry I don't have it written down. What was the cost of the Mountain's Foot oatmeal last time we were here? For the 3 of us?
Kind of all together, I believe it was probably about 5 silver.
I'm gonna put 2 gold on the counter and slide them towards Trouble.
Dang it,
And
Heston.
say-
I have big money out of my pocket now, too.
5
I'd
silver
like to-
each or total?
5 silver each.
Okay.
Oh, well then shit. I'm gonna throw 3 gold down on the table and slide it over to Trouble and say, a pitcher of water, 4 bowls of the Mountain's Foot oatmeal, a fairly decent sized lemon, and let's say a bottle of wine, something that would go well with the oatmeal, probably a red or a rosé.
All right. Let me kind of
4 gold.
pushes. Takes him a moment. And you're a gold short.
Guzmek?
I will dig out 2 gold and slap it down.
Then push that over, and face kind of lights up. Big G. All right, I'll get that pushed out right to you.
Thanks, Trouble. You're the best.
I
Oh,
walk
and
back.
can I get
Sorry,
mine to go? My oatmeal to go?
No. Why?
I don't want.
Why?
Until I read this note. There's no way I'm gesting anything.
Well, we'll
Right,
do it
but
here.
no, you don't have. We're gonna do the note here, because there's probably a candle on the table.
Fine.
We really don't do to go unless you pay for the bowl. So
Trouble, it's okay.
Whoa.
Just trouble. Just
All right,
bring it out.
talk
Bring
me
out
into it.
what we asked.
okay.
We'll take care of it. Thank
All
you.
right. I'll get that worked out.
And we go over and sit down.
Plenty easy at this point in time. Still early. You know, it's still kind of that mid-afternoon, late afternoon. Still quite early. Plenty of places to sit.
And I look at Guzmek and I go, wow, I really need to forge better relationships with these barkeeps so that they treat me like you get treated. Because I gave him twice as much gold as you did, and he thanked you more than me. I gotta tell you.
Well, I mean, I pushed the total over the top with what I put in. Also, I live here, so they know me.
I know. I'm just saying I gotta get better at building relationships.
I think you're great at building relationships.
Thank you.
I mean, look at Kithnakk. He can't let go of your hand.
I know. Hey, Kithnakk, it's okay. We're in a safe place. And it's going to be me, Kithnakk, Johanna, or Guzmek, whichever one of you wants to be close. Actually, Guzmek and then Johanna.
Yeah. Little safety buffer from the slapper.
So Kithnakk
Okay.
is basically across the table from Johanna, but close to both Guzmek and I. And I'm just saying, oh, it's okay, Kithnakk. We're safe here, and we've got your back. You're part of Decent Noodle now.
A bit of
We protect our own.
reassurance, and he does seem to ease up a little bit and kind of starts kicking his feet a little bit.
We're gonna have some decent. It's a decent oatmeal. It's got what's called mountain foot in it. So some of us, myself included, when we have mountain's foot, we feel really relaxed and really good. Some people, like Guzmek, it doesn't affect at all. So I'm not certain how it's going to affect you, but I think that you'll like it. It's a very tasty oatmeal. And hopefully it's not going to do anything odd to you.
Okay. Thank you for food.
And there's going to be water or a wine to go with this. I don't know if you drink wine at all, but we have some coming.
I'll
What do you
try
like
it.
to drink, Kithnakk? When you can have whatever you want.
I don't know. Kithnakk doesn't have a whole lot of money, so Kithnakk kind of just drank water.
We'll let
We're
you
gonna-
have some wine if you want it. You might like it. You might start to want it
Kithnakk will try
all
it.
the time.
Okay, we're going to help take care of you, Kithnakk. Don't worry about that.
We're Decent Noodle. You're Decent Noodle.
You are part of Decent Noodle now.
Brighten
Let's
up
do it.
again.
Let's do a group kind of hand gesture, a team building thing. We'll all put our
Everyone put their
hands
hand in.
The bottom one puts their hand up. That'll be me. I'll do it because it's my idea. And then we I'll clap up, and then you guys clap down. Decent noodle. Yeah. See that? How do we all feel now? We feel bonded, right?
Yes.
Thanks,
Would
yeah.
you like that, or
Bonded.
should we work on that maybe? Maybe we workshop that.
Yeah, maybe. We're doing well.
With that, the pitchers, one of wine, one of water, along with a lemon, are brought out by Lex, the Dragonborn proprietor of this inn. Well, I hear we had an unusual order over here, a pitcher of wine, some water, a few mugs, and a lemon. But also here, there might be maybe offering some help by some of our, well, good patrons.
Lex, we hate to hear that you're having problems with your specialty. As good
We'll
as
do
Vicky's told
whatever.
us. What can we do to help?
Well, you know, so other than riding out to Lantar and picking up a shipment, you know, I've tried contacting a few of the, you know, caravans and some merchant guilds around the city, but you know, Mountain's Foot's not the most well looked upon spice. Wouldn't say it's necessarily illegal, but you know, it has its own properties to it, and most just don't want to deal with such a thing. So unless,
So either we go to Lantar or what?
well, if someone were to, you know, maybe get a word in with someone at the pockets to say we're looking for someone to, you know, just make a delivery, could reward them with a little bit of something.
You know where your Mountain's Foot's being held right now?
Well, I can only assume it's being held in evidence in somewhere in the guards' barracks.
All right.
Hey there, Tirades. Thanks for jumping in.
We'll do what we can. You want us to try to get it for you quicker?
I sliced the lemon in half.
That's I'd hate for the. Let's see. I hate for any attempts at reclaiming our property to cause, well, a poor light to shine on the Wild Range Inn.
I get you. I do.
I have no idea what you're talking about. It's all right. It's fine. Don't worry about me.
Thank you, SB
Slice
Ninja,
the
for
half of lemon and half
following.
again. Peel the outside and got to take one of the quarter slices and.
Well, I guess if you
We'll
can
do what we can to get your Mountain's Foot.
yeah, just stop in, let me know what was done, and you know, maybe a reward will make its way back to you.
If I stop in, I'm just handing you Mountain's Foot, and that's yeah. The pockets you're talking about, that's the local, and I say in Thieves' Cant, business people, correct?
Well, that would be exactly right.
Thank you. I just look at him.
With that, I'll take my leave, and we'll get your food out to you shortly.
Thank you.
Off Lex goes, kind of sauntering back to his quiet corner with his drink waiting for him, as is always there.
Good.
Heston,
Could I have the
what
paper,
just
please?
happened?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. That paper, please, Kithnakk.
You're not gonna tell me what happened, okay?
In a minute.
I mean, why can't you tell me what happened first? Here, I give him the paper.
I take the quarter lemon and I squeeze it in my hand so I get some juice. And I put a rivulet at the top, and then I wipe it down. And I hold it up to the candle on the center of the table.
Okay. It takes a little bit. Pretty short order before a scrawling of words, or in this case, word, comes through. All it says, update.
They're looking for an update on whether or not the people in... They want to know what's happening because I'm certain that these jackholes told them that they had found Johanna.
So
We have... Go ahead.
if I recall correctly, you kind of wanted to play with their minds before, and I'm not against that, I guess, now.
The problem that I have is that I need to see a sample of their writing.
Well, that's going to be a problem.
Don't think we have that. So hang on. What I'm now going back and I look around. Is there anyone else near us?
Not this time. You're probably pretty free and clear.
So I lean into the center of the table and I say, look, here's the thing. The circus was my life. But acting in a circus doesn't pay the bills. I've done things, sometimes things that I'm not too proud of. What I asked our friend here is if the pockets were the local businessmen in a special language that only a few people speak. That
He
language
understood
is
it
one.
clearly.
So
I never knew that about him.
Well, it doesn't necessarily say anything bad about him. There are people that speak this language that are good businessmen and women and others that all they want to do is be left alone. And they speak the language because they learn that it's better to deal with whoever's on top of the local business than it is to try to fight against it. And if you can speak the language that they speak and say, hey, I'm on your side, give you your tribute in a way that they'll understand, it goes better for them. I need to find the pockets and find out if it's anything that can be done to get into the evidence rooms and take the evidence and bring it back here to Lex. If it's not, then I need to find out what kind of trade is going on for Mountain's Foot in this area. So that's probably going to be my job tonight while you all are out having a good time. So if you'll excuse me, I'm going to lose myself in this porridge after I figure out what we're going to say. No, hang on. It's milk, isn't it? It's milk that I need to write a message back using the lemon.
Is it?
Are you asking me?
Urine. I don't actually
It's
know.
not pee. Fuck, what is it? Okay, thievery check, please.
Sure.
Oh. not lemon? I thought it was written in lemon the first one.
No, it's written in something else, and lemon activates it and allows heat to then produce it. 23.
I mean, the easiest way is to locate some disappearing ink.
How common is that, though?
City this size, probably relatively easy to find.
Kithnakk, I need you to stay with Guzmik. Please.
Did we not?
Where are you going? Don't you want? I thought we eating oatmeal.
Eat your oatmeal. I will be back.
We didn't
I
get anything
promise
like
you.
that off of these guys when we looted.
Nope.
How are they gonna write
You
the
know,
message?
that's a good point. I bet you did.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Sit down and eat your oatmeal, Hestian.
Fine. Give me some parchment and let me do my work, and then I'll eat my oatmeal.
When
Can
you
I
say
only
do
send
your-
parchment, or can I send other stuff?
Parchment's all I know that it can send. I've never seen it send anything other than parchment.
is what do
So
you
I
want to
take-
send?
I take a piece of
Fair.
parchment and with the disappearing ink in very blocky letters, not script, just blocky letters, I write still pursuing waiting for opportune moment.
Okay.
And I tell the other two that that's what I've written. Anything else you want me to add?
I think vague is the way to go here. You know,
And I roll it up and I hand it to Guzmik and I say, put this in the scroll case and activate it.
close it back up.
You spent enough time with it to kind of realize how to activate it in order to send off the note back.
So with that,
Does that mean that
cheers.
I did it?
Sure. If you
Okay.
want to.
Yeah.
I
I
pick
do.
up the bowl of oatmeal and I tip back.
You're learning how to eat oatmeal.
It's more about forgetting what I just did and trying to prepare to go and meet the good business people of this town.
The oatmeal quite quickly kind of takes into effect. I guess especially the Hastian. I don't know if everyone else dug in immediately.
Yeah, he's not tripping alone.
Yep, that
Friends don't let friends trip alone.
that clear, crisp mountain air to Hastian and Joanna has turned to the bluest tasting clear air ever. You can smell kind of the spilt alcohol, and that's kind of on the floor, and then it's weird, you can actually feel it like through your boots. You can feel the texture of like the musty booziness. Guzmik, you're back home. This is kind of where you belong. Comforting. The three of you all kind of pause for a moment and look over at Kithnakk. Just sitting there with a smile on his face, licking the bowl, seeming to be at peace. That tastes better than home. That's good. This is a mountains foot oatmeal? Those mountains. That's good.
Kithnakk. Wonderful
get
to
more.
see you relaxing.
We can always come get more of this.
Yeah. Oh. Kithnakk will be excited to have more, and he'll. Can Kithnakk try wine now?
Oh, certainly, it's
Yeah.
good. It's wonderful.
I'll pour it
Um,
because they're both having their
Awesome.
experience. So
Decent
pour some
noodle.
into everyone's cup.
Goodsmake, I need to ask a favor.
Yeah, what is it?
3 cats laughing, get us rooms.
Well, I'm your servant now.
It said a favor, you damned greased whatever.
Before
I'm
you told me you
tripping
wanted
balls, y'all.
me. You told me you wanted me to get Kithnakk some armor.
We'll do
That seems
I
important
just-
too.
Yeah, we just need to make sure that we have somewhere after hours to sleep. Alright, never
There'll be
mind.
room.
There'll probably be room.
Why don't you have your experience? I know that it's pretty short-lived. Don't worry about
is.
coordinating plans for the next 15 minutes or so. I'll just watch the show,
Alright.
and you have your moments.
It's really interesting as you go to take a drink of wine. Like, you see the candle in front of you, but like you can taste the candle. Kithnakk, though, takes his sip of wine and it's what? No wine.
It's kind
Your
of an
f-
acquired taste.
Your
I
friend
think.
liked beer, so maybe we get you a beer. Or there's water. Nice.
You got as soon as you talked about water, you felt like a shiver down your back, and you got pretty cold really quick, and then you look at the candle, now you're warm again.
Wow.
Joanna, you're along for the ride. Every time he keeps talking, something weird starts happening too. You see his ears? They turn into candle flames for a second, and then they're back to the ears.
Charmander.
Charizard, thank you.
Second level.
That would be Charmeleon.
True. So I guess with that, if there's anything else you want to do while you're tripping. Otherwise, the meal settles down. You find yourself kind of relaxing back into the standard, feel of post Mountain's Foot, of just calm and relaxed.
Let's go fight a bear.
That was good, right?
Fantastic. I feel so much better.
It's like taking a night and sleeping the best sleep you've ever slept.
Very needed after I almost died.
So, yeah, let's go ahead and.
So do
We
you
need to
remember
get-
the
Go ahead.
commands you were issuing while you were... Do you want me to still do that? I mean, I can go
Really,
do that.
commands? You're gonna go with commands?
You don't
I asked
remember.
you. I said, "Hey, could you do me a favor?" I didn't issue a
you
command.
were gonzo. So I'll tell you what you did. You said go do this, and before you said go do this, and you had such an authoritative air. I was afraid that maybe you wanted me to do one or the other thing, and if I did the wrong thing, who knows?
Really?
Seems like you guys about to be broken, Noodle.
I was just thinking, like, divorced parents. Oh no, Kithnakk.
All right. Now, whatever you want to do, Goosemake.
Listen,
I'm
it's fine.
sorry. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'm
if
just pretending to be angry. It
I'm
was
sorry if it
wonderful
came
to watch
off.
you guys have a wonderful time.
All right. So
Wonderful is the word.
I want to make sure Goosemake is protected and that we have a good place to crash after Joanna goes ahead and wipes the floor with whatever comes towards us this time.
That's fair. I will go do that.
So what would you like us to?
You
we've
had
got
to do something else, right? Some kind of thievy thing.
we got 3 things. I have to find the pockets and try to talk with them. We need to find a place to stay.
Mm-hmm.
3 cats laughing is my preference, but that's. And then we need to get Goosemake. Kithnakk. Armor and clothing that fits him better. Oh, and there's a 4th thing. We need to pick up Joanna's boots.
Well, here's what I think. Joanna can pick up Joanna's boots. Kithnakk is gonna want to come with you.
All right.
Question.
That's not gonna work.
Yeah, I don't think we want him going to do these nefarious things.
Wait, what's nefarious?
Listen.
I'm going to meet with the pockets.
Why?
To
Why
try to
don't-
get Mountain's Foot.
Heston, why don't
Not that good.
you go with Joanna, pick up the shoes.
Oh, and
Then you
we
wanted
go
to do
to
some-
pockets?
Clothing shopping too? You want to go to the tailor?
Yeah.
Yeah, just to cover his treasure, so it's not as shiny to other people.
Sorry, folks. I got to step away for a second.
I don't know why I saluted.
Is it possible that we could take a break right this moment?
Sure. That's fine. We'll
Pick a $5.
yeah, we'll take a quick little break. We'll wrap up here in a second. I don't know if Shelly, if you have anything else you want to get out before a break.
Well, I was talking to Heston, so
All right, make a note what you were
Maybe-
saying.
we should. Yep.
We'll take a quick break and then we'll get back to Mom and Dad fighting.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, everyone, we're gonna take a quick little bathroom break, refill some drinks, and we will be back in hopefully less than 5. See you soon. So now there's no, there's no more breaks. Anything else that happens, you guys gotta tough it out for the rest of the night.
No problem.
But we were back. I think Goosemake and Heston were the main focus of planning out what to do in this late afternoon in Garath.
So I'm just saying that all I want to do is, well, the 4 things, like I said. But it's your town, Goosemake. I'm not trying to dictate.
Don't worry about it. Like I said, I was just kind of playing with you a little bit. You know, sometimes at the end of the mountain's foot,
Right? Yeah.
you're
I
very
know.
kind of like
Whoa.
susceptible to suggestion and stuff, and I was just playing with that a little bit. But here's what I think. I can get us rooms if you want. I do know the tailor shop, threading the needle. The tailor there may have connections that you're looking for. The pockets, whatever that, that's your thing, but
Decent business folk.
decent business folk. That's our guy. He's a tailor, and we have to go there anyway, so maybe you don't have to look around too much.
All right. Great. If you've got those connections or know someone that does, that makes it a lot easier because quite frankly, someone coming in and saying, "Hey, I want to meet decent business folk." Smacks of King's guards.
He's helped me out of a jam before. For
Okay.
for coin, but still.
Oh, that's
Yep.
all right. You got coin.
We have quite a bit of coin now, and we're gonna have more tonight. Right, Joanna?
Yeah.
You might need to do some warm-ups or something, don't you think?
It's like our last fight, it was Hestian that did most of the heavy lifting, and then I almost died, so maybe I got it out of my system.
You got it. You got it.
So boots first, because I think Taylor and the inn are.
Right next to each other, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so let's hit the boots.
Following your lead.
Right, so we are headed to the boot shop.
Which one was?
I think Shifting Shoes, number 34.
Shoes.
I always feel like this one I kept losing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Actually, it's right
Ah.
next door. It's pretty darn close to you guys.
Oh,
We should just look up.
And while we're there, I'm also going to see if they have anything Kithnak's size so that he can have comfortable shoes while he's with us.
I think this is the one that they only did like draconic, right?
They specialize in the
Shifters.
digigrade type shoes, but are able to, you know, take care of your request. Could always try checking out the, I think it's called the extra shoe. The extra shoe.
All right, well, we'll check that out too. I mean, it's the idea is to get Kithnakk a well-fitting suit of travel clothes and armor and shield if he wants a shield. And we'll talk about weaponry soon.
All right. So, sounds like first things first. We're off to the Shifting Shoes. Really, was that the name? I'm gonna go with it because I have it written down.
Yeah, it was Shifting Shoes because they
Bring
specialize
Joanna back
in the
for
lycanthrope.
But it's
Shifting
also
Shoes.
the guy's name. Renault.
Oh.
The
he was
Silver Fox Lycanon.
Yep.
Again, seems to be in the same position that you first saw him. Leaning back with a glass in one hand, feet up on the counter, just kind of resting and relaxing as maybe just Joanna. I don't know if others care to join. Ah. Yes, you're the one with the personal request. I got them back here. Let's just see how they fit. Have a seat. Gonna sets you off into, off to the side, goes back, pulls out a box, and we'll bring them out to you. And as he opens them up, what do we see?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with knee-high, like moccasins that are laced up and probably like the color of dirt, kind of darker.
Bring the mic closer, but yeah.
Do I have to say it again?
No, you're good.
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Any special adornments? You had time.
No, I want them pretty basic looking.
Sure. Slipping them on, molded to your feet. You feel a little bit, as practiced as you are in your gait and walking a lot, you do feel a little bit of that new shoe feel. but barely. It's surprisingly well molded already.
Good shoemaker. Renault.
Well, say I'm a little out of practice with this type, but I am quite glad that they fit. It seems like they do fit and kind of squeezes on your toes a little bit.
They do. They're great. I think we said 1 gold, so here's 2.
Well, thank you very much. Anything else I can help you with today?
Not for me. Oh.
Sounds great. Then you all have a marvelous evening. And don't forget to come on back when you're in need of some new footwear. With that, a very quick in and out, a relatively quick in and out. Joanna, out. Some brand spanking new boots.
I kind of want to like just skip 10 feet and then skip back and say like, yep, they're good.
I mean,
So excited.
Hassie and Joanna, you just saw... Or Hassie and Guzmak, you just saw a stoic, badass fighting Joanna skip back and forth.
They must be
I
great
look at
shoes.
I look at Kithnakk and say, that's not required that you do that. We'll get you new shoes.
You know, kind of look up
So
and...
you know, if you want to, you can, but you don't have to.
I mean, if the mood moves you.
Exactly.
Okay. Moving
Fancy
on.
pony?
If that's where
Or
you
do
want to
we
go.
wanna do we want to stop at your parents' place and get armor for Gizmo?
I
Now
think
I'm
we should
doing
go
it.
to. I think we should go to the tailor's shop first for Kithnakk and get him clothing that fits him first, because armor is going to fit better if the clothing fits rather than what he's got going on now.
And we can get the weapons at my parents' place.
I think so. Yeah.
They can outfit him with. Sorry, I'm talking about you like you're not here. They can outfit you like the best. You'll get the best stuff here. They're my parents. I mean, you know how good I
Okay.
heal you.
Yeah.
They do that with weapons. Not
So come
healing,
on.
but quality.
Come on,
Perceived quality.
Kithnakk. Let's go and get you some different clothes.
Okay. Kind of heading across the way, you pass kind of the larger kind of town square. Decent number of people are milling about in the evening at some random other food stalls, at some other shops. You catch a lot of, moments of conversation, a few hawkers nearby kind of calling out towards you. On occasion, Kithnakk will kind of pull one direction a little bit and then kind of retreat back, and seems a bit to be exploring a little bit, feeling a little bit safer, but still keeping quite close. You catch a crying child at one point, and you hear kind of a mother being like, "It's fine, you lost it. It was old and ratty anyway." You actually do catch a child running away from one of the stalls, and a person behind it kind of starts calling out kind of for guards to, chase that thief kind of thing. And it's kind of a standard day in Garath, but you make it through the main central courtyard area. Up heading to the northwest portion of town, you make your way towards the Plastered Pony.
Sorry, I did that.
That's okay. That was the first time I think it got me. It didn't get me the first time. But one side of the street, you have the Threading the Needle. The other side is the Pony. Where would you like to go first?
Threading the needle.
Thread the Needle?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hashian, give me a perception check.
Working on it. Ten.
Sure. Kind of got eyes for the pony, and you're kind of dragged away at the here is this tailor shop, and don't really notice anything. But as you enter in, you entered into a relatively busy shop. By busy is more of maybe a couple patrons, but a lot of wares nearby. In back a ways is the counter next to a fitting room that's back there, and then beyond that is kind of a beaded cloth wall partitioning off kind of the back of the shop. But standing next to the two patrons that are in the threading the needle, Guzmek, you see the proprietor. This person you have dealt with before. I guess, who are they and what do they look like?
Can they be a lizard folk?
A Dracokin? Sure.
They are a Dracokin. Their name is, I'm just gonna call him Garrick. I know the town is called Garath, but, and he is dressed in fine clothing. He's very particular about how he talks. And I believe he's got kind of a flare to his fins. He's kind of got some fins up here. Kind of, a little bit of a gradient from yellow to red, like out here on all the sides. He's very fancy looking, has a little bit of jewelry. Is friendly to you, but kind of like an oily friendly.
Sure.
But if you're his friend, I only hoped that he thinks I'm his friend. He is less oily and more friendly. It feels more genuine.
Okay.
But he's definitely got a little bit of professional exterior to him that is kind of, I don't know, a little rough around the edges.
Sure. So you do actually get that as soon as you enter the welcoming grace, the grandiose of, welcome in to the shop, to the Threading the Needle. Please enjoy the views, test the fabrics. Just tell me if you find anything nice. I can be with you in just a moment. Kind of glance over to really see who entered, and you do get a kind of flash of recognition towards Guzmek as he kind of heads back to the patrons at hand. Plenty of, you've got different fabrics here that are still kind of all folded up that aren't made into anything, and then you have plenty of, wouldn't say super fine, but also not just standard common wear. This is the everyday fancier outfits, fancier clothes. But when you walk around town, you don't stand out too terribly much.
So I'm going to look at Kithnakk and say, all right, so in towns, if you're wearing something like the things that you see here, people won't look at you more than once or twice. And if we get something that covers up your treasure, less people will be likely to ask about it or even think about it. So let's try to find you something that does that. What do you think?
Okay. Kithnakk doesn't know what to get, but you'll just kind of head towards a section and start digging through. Guzmek, he's in the lady section.
I will go to him, and so I guess we're like the same height, so I'll kind of just grab his shoulders from behind and gently guide him. I think you're gonna find some stuff you like over here. Look at this, and then I kind of direct him to the right section and pull off a garment that I actually think would look nice on him in the men's section. Does he seem amenable to it, or is he more interested in what's in the ladies section?
Kind of whatever you're handing him. Doesn't really seem he's definitely interested in it, but really unsure of what he wants.
You like this, or did you like what you were looking at before?
Will this look good?
I mean, I think anything will look good on you. The light blue skin that you have, I mean, that's very, very
The
easy
color
to work
she's
with.
chosen, the color that Guzmek has chosen, with your skin, with your scales, looks very good together, and that's a classic look. It's something that I would wear if it was my size.
Okay.
I'd honestly wear that too.
No,
Yeah,
he'll
right?
kind of reach out and grab it. Okay, this one.
You want to try it on to make sure it fits?
He'll kind of look over to Guzmek. Can Kithnakk do that?
Yeah, it's actually recommended when you're in a store like this to make sure that it feels right on you. Before
Because
you
you
take
see
it out.
the other person with scales over there, behind the counter.
Yeah.
They make these clothes. So if it doesn't fit you correctly, they can do things to change that and help it fit you so you're very comfortable.
Okay, Kithnakk, go try on clothes. With that, he'll kind of head off. I'm sure the rest of you kind of grab a few things for him to try on. A couple outfits into the fashion show as Garath kind of joins in. Oh, well, welcome in. I do see we have a one customer purchasing. That is marvelous to see. Seems to be a number of outfits. Let me pick a few as well. Kind of.
I'd
That would
also
be most
like to.
appreciated.
I'd also like to find an outfit for myself. I've been out of touch for a bit, and I like to do business and make certain that the appearance that I'm presenting is not something that would be scoffed at.
Oh yeah, it's we have plenty of utility wear with plenty of hidden pockets, but plenty of the fancy outerwear to make sure that you are taken seriously.
Oh, please, anything, something in blues or perhaps grays.
Of course. With that, he'll kind of look around a bit, pull out a few things, and well, I've got a few things here, but a couple of associates might be able to help you more with what you need. Do these kind of fit your fancy, or what more would you be looking for?
I look at them and I look at the places to store things on the garment, and I'm looking for something with maybe more pockets.
Well, that's
The pockets, if you will.
easily could be addressed for the right request. We'll kind of pause for a moment and look around. What is the request?
See, I walk a lot, and my feet tend to encounter mountains. I want to make certain that that those mountain feet are delivered to the right places, the right inns to rest at.
Well, I've got a few balms, you know, depending on what you're kind of looking for. You're looking more kind of the balm to kind of rest and relax and kind of, you know, give yourself a bit of a tail, or are you looking for more of, you know, just feeling like you're out on the range? What are you thinking?
I think I'd like to feel like I'm out on the range.
Sure, I think
And I drop a gold on the floor.
it'll,
Say, I'm sorry. Did you drop that?
oh, I'll grab that in a moment. That's
Excellent.
you know, just kind of covers it with his foot. Sure enough, you know, actually, let me grab that. And there's something in the back I can bring you, and we'll actually head to the back quick, and we'll come back with a bit of soap. Yeah, that should do just fine, and you know, just make sure that when you're rubbing it on your feet, you know, you gotta make sure you use the whole thing all at once, and everything should be well taken care of.
Oh, excellent. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. It's been such a long journey, and I appreciate when someone like yourself has the knowledge to help out a traveler like me.
Well, of course, that's what we're here at the Threading the Needle tries to do, is to help those in need, for those weary travelers.
Now, as for my friend, say 3 outfits for my little blue friend. What are we talking about as far as cost goes for the 3 outfits and this soap?
Let's see, 3 outfits. The soap I can, we'll just kind of toss that in there. I'll even toss in some kind of everyday clothes. Looks like the little one is a little threadbare, as it were.
Yes, he's been out in the wilds for a long time.
We'll say 6 gold.
Oh, excellent. We'll make it 8. And thank you very much for your time.
I was patiently waiting for how much it cost and then just like threw the money so that no one else could pay.
Really?
Yes.
Thank you.
Kithnakk, my man.
Kithnakk is oblivious to this by still trying out some more odd outfits, but Garrick was a little startled at the tossing of coins at him. Well, it is a pleasure doing business with you. Is there anything else I can help with?
I think you've done us a great service. I might be back later, though. Thank you so much.
Well, feel free to swing on by. Kuzmik there knows how to get in touch, even
Appreciate it so
if we're not
much.
open.
I give him just like a very subtle salute, and I turn around. I head out. As subtle as I can possibly be.
Sure.
So,
Continue.
go ahead.
I was going to ask, I know at one point you were looking for a scarf. Would you have picked up a scarf in that as well?
Yeah.
Color?
Something to cover his neck.
Anyone have a preference?
seafoam green.
No, that would look terrible with his light blue skin.
I was gonna say,
Fine.
do you want to match?
Midnight blue, a different hue of blue, should cover very well.
As long as they're both the same level of muted or saturated.
Yes.
It's important. We gotta keep him looking fine.
Does Kithnakk leave in a new outfit?
The casual outfit that was given to him, not the business or formal. Because I'm assuming we went with like meet the powers that be, then like meet the upstanding people, and the third outfit is let's go and just have dinner somewhere.
You've got an everyday kind of working kind of clothes. You've got 3 that are essentially kind of the khakis and polo, kind of out and about, nothing terribly fancy, but standard kind of town wear.
So it would be the kind of working attire that I'd suggest that Kithnakk puts on as the thing that he's wearing, because it matches most closely with what we all are wearing at this point.
Got 1 vote for that. Other 2?
I'll vote for the kinetic casual.
Okay.
Yeah, casual seems like an idea right now.
Okay.
I want him to choose what he wants to wear. I don't want to dictate.
And that's the thing, is that we're suggesting, hey, look at what we're wearing, and out of all of the 4 outfits that we got here, which one do you think matches us?
I'll
the
put
best?
it as he is curious what to wear, taking your opinion, and based on what the 3 of you as players want to see, he would have chosen.
Okay, cool.
I want to see him roll a d4.
Random.
I'll take that.
Yes.
Yeah, do a D4.
So 1 will be the
one is one,
the
number
In
one
order of
is
formal
meet
to
the
less formal.
number
Yeah.
1 is meet the fucking king and queen of the world.
Okay.
We didn't get him
No.
close like
See,
that.
it was like because you've got the highfalutin, you've got the all right. I'm gonna kind of show off around town. You've got the standard like I'm wearing this into town because this is nice and comfortable, and then you've got the working. You've got 1 working, and 3 of this level. Did you want to
so
go up?
Exactly. So 1 is I'm showing off a lot. 2 is
No. I'm saying those are the 4 levels. You have level 1
Yeah.
and level 2. You have 3 level 2s. Did you
Okay,
want to get some really
so-
fancy stuff?
No.
No.
I
Yeah,
don't have
no.
fancy stuff.
Okay.
He can't upshow me.
So rolling
So,
a 1 would be the casual outfit.
And then rolling any of the others is going to be the more upscale.
So
How
one
about
of
a
the
1 or a 2 is casual?
Sure.
3 or 4
I'll
is...
take 2 as casual.
Casual it is. All right.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Nice.
Pony, cats.
Pony!
Pony.
Pony it is.
We'll get
Wait,
him.
no. Sorry, you wanted to stay at the Laughing Cats, right? Because you
Right,
like
but we're
the
going
cat
to
ladies.
the pony. We're going to the pony to make sure that we're registered. I can slip next door to the cats and get
Yeah,
us
you can.
rooms
Okay.
Okay.
and other things.
So, to the pony.
To the pony.
Feel free, everyone, to be fully healed at this point.
Oh,
No
thank God.
wounded condition.
Thank God.
You would have had to rest and kind of had time to recover all that.
This looks like a place that we have broken into before.
Can I slip out of Kithnak's grasp for a moment?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
is he-
He kind of would bounce around kind of to anyone who is willing, so it's easy enough to kind of slip away.
I look at him. I say, Kithnakk, I'll be back. stay with either Guzmik or Joanna. I'm going to get us somewhere comfortable to sleep for the night.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let
Yes. Well, we will start with the Plastered Pony. The ladies entering in. It is fight night. This is just kind of a handful of people already getting ready. You know it is to get even busier come later in the evening. Again, you see Eggs, chin above the bar. Off in the corner, Tybalt. Snuffy. Snuffy is here. Let's see, who else did you end up fighting with?
Oh, it's so long ago.
It is a long time ago. Oh, yeah, here we go.
I don't remember.
Galvin, behind the bar. Raxel, the elf that is always with Tybalt. You even see Tori and Grayson, who were previous fighters, there as well. But with that, what do you do?
Do we see any like cloaked like people that Fangtooth had talked about?
I mean, there are probably a couple people in here wearing cloaks, but none up and over as hoods.
Say hi to Eggs.
So we missed one fight, right? One night.
Yes,
So there's a new champion.
correct.
Hey, Eggs, what's up?
Mix, how you doing? You're back.
We're back.
Did
Yeah,
you, I see you, you brought the old champion back, huh?
Yeah, we unfortunately, as you probably know, missed the last one, and who's the new champion? We're back to, do some fighting tonight.
Well, see,
What are we fighting?
that's just it. You put me in a spot there without the champion there, and well,
I'm
well-
really sorry it couldn't be helped. Can we, how can we make it right? Eggs, you're one of my best friends.
well, that's the question. We looking to get Joanna back in the ring, or?
Yeah.
All
We
right.
are.
Are you planning to stick around for the next, the next fight night, or you skipping town again? Because, that's a pain to say that we got one group coming, and another comes in. It's a scheduling nightmare. I can't do it again.
What if we promise that we'll be here for the next fight too? But that might be it for a while. We could be here for 2 in a row. It might not even be a thing. I mean, it's probably not going to happen, but Joanna may not win tonight. But if she does, when she does, let's be real, we could be here next time too. How does that? Are you good with that, Joanna? What do you want to do? I don't want to talk for you.
Well, I feel guilty now. Didn't know it was a scheduling issue.
Well,
Ah.
all right. If we want, we could have like a exhibition, old champion, new champion kind of fight afterwards. If you want, I'm not gonna be able to take the title. No drinks even if you win. Like, you gotta pay for them tonight, but to get that prestige maybe. But maybe others will buy you drinks. But the house, we ain't covering any.
Sounds fine to me.
Yeah.
We want to do whatever to make it right.
I like
but
Tybalt.
Joanna does want to fight and win.
But fighting 1 versus 4, I wouldn't complain about that.
Well, I guess it's not fully up to me. You gonna you gotta go talk to Tibbs, see if he's up for it. If he's game, you come back, you let me know, and maybe it'll be a one and only fight if no one else signs up, or maybe it'll be at the near the end of the night. We'll kind of see who's around. All right.
There'll still be a betting opportunity, right? Even if we get down to old champion versus new champion, we'll do the bet.
Yeah, I could do the bet, though. Again, with all the scheduling hassle, the house might have to take a little bit more of the cut, but you'll still see a decent chunk.
I am completely amenable to that. Right, Joanna? You? Yeah.
Well
we want
deserved.
to make it work.
All right.
She wants to fight.
All right, you let me know what Tibbs is thinking, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Kind of leave you be as he heads back to get more orders and whatnot from other patrons as they are kind of making their way constantly to the bar. Even though there's not plenty, they just arrived. They're ready for their drinks.
All right, I will go over to Tybalt and who's the other?
Raxel.
Raxel. All right, so I'm going to bow to Tybalt and say, "Hey, Tybalt, how are you doing?" And then talking to both of them because I know Tybalt doesn't talk, but I still want to talk to him. Say "Sorry, I missed the last fight. I hear you reclaimed your title. That's kind of what happens when you take contracts in a different city. Couldn't be helped, but I was hoping that possibly after the fight tonight, you would want to do a little sparring fight with me, just to for old times."
Tybalt will kind of look towards you, kind of look back at Raxel, and Raxel kind of whisper towards him a bit. He'll kind of look towards you again and give a bit of a growl. Give me a diplomacy check. Oh, did she freeze again?
Oh no, you
Oh.
guys froze. It wasn't me.
Okay. A diplomacy check, please. Whew, scared me.
Oh, okay. That was perfect timing because I didn't hear it. 14.
Raxel will kind of answer after Tybalt kind of growls and nods, not towards you, but towards the bar. Well, it might not be very fair if we, if at the end of the night, we do the fighting, this extra exhibition. But, if you're willing to spot a few rounds for Tibbs here after the bout, maybe you would agree to it.
Absolutely. Anything to fight him again. He's an amazing fighter.
At that, Tibbs will kind of growl, and you see a lip curl. Is it a smile? Is it not? Not really sure. Raxel kind of bursts out laughing, and you see this lighter white-haired elf, head kind of tips back. His elongated canines kind of proudly in view at that point. Ah, yes. Yeah, I know. You've been training hard. You haven't had a lick of drink since, and yeah. I know. We'll get you something.
Cheat day. I love a good cheat day.
All right. Nothing till after the fight. And kind of turn to Tibbs and growl at him. Tibbs will growl back. 3 drinks after the fight.
That just happens to be my lucky number.
All right.
Of course.
Well, why don't you give Eggs there the go ahead, and we'll make sure you prepay those drinks, because you might be sleeping off the rest of the night.
Sounds good. I'll go back to the bar and let him know.
This was supposed to be a money-making venture. I'm not sure that we're gonna make any money off of this.
Alright, for you guys, it's a fight for me.
Oh well. Alright, I guess we all have our goals.
All right. So what do we got? What's the plan there, ex-champion?
3 drinks, not until after the fight, and then I get some action.
All right. 3 drinks. That's gonna be 12 gold. He drinks a big drink.
I figured.
And after the fight, all right. Well, I'll start promoting that and try to hype that up. You know, someone took down Tibbs and is coming back for a rematch. That could be some good betting.
Deal.
Counting on it.
I'll give 12.
Okay, and drinks for the 3 of you.
Just water for me.
She's
I'm
training.
not there.
Yeah, I know. Kithnakk is.
Kithnakk, you want wine?
No,
You wanna
no.
try it again?
No wine. No. That wine, gross.
What do you want to drink? You don't have to drink water.
You know, there's the Golden
have to.
Grain Ale, the Maelstrom Stout, Apple Blossom Mead, even some whiskey.
Let's give him whiskey.
No. Fangtooth liked beer, right? Someone said that. The first ale.
The Golden Grain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's the
And then if he
cheapest one.
doesn't drink it, I can take it.
I'll take a whiskey.
Okay. Maybe 3 waters.
Say just
4.
just a gold. We'll make it easy for everything.
I'll give him 2.
Thank you, Mix. Here you go. You good luck finding it's still early. You can probably find a table out there, and guess we'll see how the night unfolds.
Yeah, we will.
Okay.
Thanks for your easygoing nature on this. It's much appreciated. Eggs, buddy.
Hey, you know, if we can hype up the fight a little bit, it'll all wash out in the end.
That's the attitude. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, take the drinks and go sit at a table.
Sounds good. Back to.
I'll carry Kithnak's drink.
Okay.
You know, just to help out and
No worries.
treat him like a child.
Back over to Hashin, heading over to the 3 cats. Entering in.
Oh.
Pretty quiet so far. Early on in the night.
Who's manning the front door?
Dara, as usual. Yes, Dara, as usual.
So I walk up to Dara and I bow and I say, it's been far too long since I've seen you last. There are 4 of us now, and we're going to need accommodations for the evening. What is it that I'll need to provide in order for us to have at least 2 rooms, perhaps 3?
Yeah, 3 rooms. Think about 12 silver.
Breakfast included or no?
Well, now the breakfast will be a little extra, but
Oh, come on now. You've known me for a long time.
I have, but I have a business to run, and you know it.
You do have a business to run, but I'm not asking for you to close your entire inn for us.
That'd be 15 silver for an old customer.
You know what? I enjoy your company. I take 2 gold and I put it down on the table and I slide it across for her and I say, for an old friend, to make certain that their business continues to be thriving so that when I come and see them again, I can see their smile and their lovely face.
See all that fuss, and still paying for the friendship, and with that you will get a upturned kind of corner of a smile.
I bow again. See you later tonight.
Rooms reserved.
And I go back
Okay.
to the Plastered Pony.
As you arrive, I guess not much time has passed. The rest of the party has set themselves up off in the corner. Ready for, I guess, if you want to get yourself a drink, or I leave it
I'm
to you.
just gonna walk up and say, Eggs, tonight I think I need a clear head because new member of Decent Noodle. Want to make sure nothing happens. Just a bit of water, please.
Ah, you got a new member, eh? All right.
Yeah, the kobold over there. He's our newest member. He's a decent folk. We like him.
Yeah, I just thought he was hanging out, but a new member. All right.
Please make certain that if you know of anyone that would be causing issue with our new friend, let us know, please.
I shouldn't have a problem with anything like that here.
And with that, I grab my water and I head back over to the table that they're at. So, I've got us rooms for the night. We have 4 rooms. Kithnakk, if you're not comfortable sleeping on your own, I would be okay having you in my room. But I do believe that the females of our party would probably prefer to be alone.
I mean, I'm fine if Kithnakk wants to stay in my room. He can
to
stay
you.
wherever he wants.
Sleepover.
Keith.
You have your own room, and you will be given breakfast in the morning.
No, Kithnakk does not want don't want own room. It's too alone. But Kithnakk will kind of look between the 3 of you. Kithnakk can't choose now.
When you're ready, Kithnakk, just let us know.
Okay.
I might be dead, so maybe don't include me as an option.
You're not
He's
gonna
not
be
gonna be
dead.
dead.
The worst
No, I
thing
mean,
that's gonna happen is you're gonna pass out.
Figuratively.
Jeez.
I mean, dead to the world when I'm unconscious.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
could
I'll give you that.
Okay. The night kind of ramps up. Kithnakk does enjoy the golden grain ale. There do seem to be, again, only 4 total fighters. So it seems like we will have the entirety of a fight. Snuffy again is there, raring to go. You see on the board, Tevrin is another fighter. And the name Jasper. And of course, you have Tibbs. First fights. I guess if there's anything else, will be announced here shortly.
We don't know the name Jasper.
Or Tevrin very well. You kind of may know Tevrin, but...
But Joanna's only fought Snuffy and Tybalt.
Correct.
Tibbs.
Oh, maybe.
Tibby.
The first match is set to be Tibbs versus Tevrin.
What if he loses?
Asking Mix. Mix will end up pointing out a human male standing next to Snuffy. Why don't you give me a perception check?
Ooh.
All of us or just Joanna?
All of you.
Kithnakk too?
Say what? Kithnakk too?
Kithnakk too?
Kithnakk, yeah. I can do that.
Yeah. He rolls very well. Oh, natural 20. Never mind. Don't need him.
Don't need him?
Just kidding.
What should we roll for him? Just regular?
No,
and
you
then-
can.
You.
My man.
You guys are all doing quite well. Kind of what you can get. Tevrin seems definitely to be a bit of a fighter. Very buddy-buddy with Snuffy. But looking back at Tibbs, I mean, good money's on Tibbs. With that, betting is open. Care to bet at all?
Yep.
Okay.
Guzmek would like to bet. Tavern looks just like a regular type fighter. Yeah. Tibbs, I'm gonna put 3 gold on Tybalt.
Okay. Hastian, any bidding on a fight between Tibbs and Tevrin?
Not right now, no.
Did you guys know the betting beforehand? The kind of the oh yeah, it kind of was an open jar pot. You see a lot of scripts being taken, passed out. Tevrin's jar, hardly anything in it. Seems like this might be a bit of a wash with whatever happens.
Okay, well, with that, I toss 5 silver in Tevron's jar.
Okay.
I just spent 12 gold and he's gonna lose. What if he's like me?
He's not.
Just a normal guy.
You will
We don't know.
getting close to the fight. Tevrin actually starts kind of getting hyped up, gets in the ring early, kind of, and Snuffy's kind of there, kind of in his corner a bit as Tevrin shifts to gain wolf's ears and a tail. A bit of hyping up again as a few more people kind of look in his general direction as he shifts once again into the looking more like Snuffy, that true anthropomorphic wolf with kind of black hair all down, all over himself. As he seems to be ready for a fight. With that, a few more people kind of head over to the bar, and we'll toss a little bit more into Tevrin's jar. With that, the fight begins. Just get a general feel of how the fight went. Surprisingly close. Tybalt looks in very good form, and a decent amount during the fight will kind of stare back at Joanna and kind of squint at her, and seems like every time he does it, Tevrin's right there to sneak in a quick punch and get out of there. But a few heavy paws from Tybalt send Tevron to the floor. Guzmik, you're going to walk back with 3 gold and 2 silver. Not a whole much was gained, pretty darn one-sided.
That's alright.
Next up is Snuffy and Jasper. Pointed out to who Jasper is. Jasper is a halfling male. Kind of seem bouncing around a bit, stretching, running back and forth, trying to get ready for his fight. Why don't the 3 of you give me a perception check? Oh yeah, let me
4?
Yep.
Yeah. Decent noodle, man. We all gotta roll.
Hastian, you can tell that that speed may come in handy against Snuffy. But he just doesn't have a whole lot of strength to it. The rest, everyone else in Decent Noodle, it's hard to really see what is so special about this Jasper guy. So kind of hard to tell where to exactly put your coin. You
I don't
are
like
muted.
I'm gonna lean into the table and say, look, Jasper's fast, but we know Snuffy's tough. So do with that information as you will. He's probably gonna get in a lot of hits, but he's definitely he's no Joanna when it comes to the actual amount of damage that he can do with the fists.
I feel lucky. I'm gonna go with the unknown entity, and I'm gonna go up and put, I'm gonna put 3 on Jasper.
All right.
3
3
copper?
gold. 3 gold.
I'm gonna put 1 gold on Snuffy.
What do the jars look like?
Probably 2 portions Snuffy, 1 portions Jasper. Seems to be a decent bit of action, but still leaning in Snuffy's direction. Okay, so with that, all should be okay. All right. Betting is closed. Sorry, trying to make all my notes so I can do this right.
Oh my god, a cat. Sorry.
All right.
This is
It's the lichen.
There you go.
this
It's
is my
Snuffy.
familiar.
It's Snuffy.
There's Snuffy.
It's my familiar. Name is Smudge.
Pudge.
Smudge,
Hmm.
yep.
Smudge, right.
Because he's a great kitty.
So the fight starts between Snuffy and Jasper, and right kind of as that bell dings from eggs, Jasper is in, gets a few licks in, out before Snuffy's even hardly ready. But the second time Jasper comes in, Snuffy gives him one heck of a kind of boot, one heck of a kick, flying out the ring against the wall. Done.
Wow.
Natural 20. Kind of on the roll of how they were doing. So, out. So with that, Ashton went in for 1. You probably get 1 gold and 4 silver back. Guzmik,
Muted.
you're out.
Yep. Scratched him.
Man, we did make a lot of money in the last fight.
I'm almost breaking even. I'm cool with that.
All right, now getting to the point where we kind of expected, Snuffy versus Tibbs. Betting opens.
I'm still not.
Snuffy's never beaten Tybalt before. Likelihood that they'll continue that streak right now, in my opinion. But you know what? I really do like an underdog. I'm gonna bet 5 silver on Snuffy.
Okay.
Jinxing my fight, man.
I'm
Guzmik?
sorry.
What did you bet? 5 silver?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bet 6 silver on Tybalt. And I'm gonna make a show of it in front of you, Heston.
Oh no.
Okay. Betting's placed. Fight begins. Snuffy had again had Joanna at his back. And will take a few hits. And then rotate around so he can kind of stare down Joanna. As it's a pretty close fight. But Tibbs does come out on top. Same kind of 2 to 3 in Tybalt's favor for the betting. So, Guzmik, you'll walk out with 8 silver.
Got it.
At that point, normally, the champion would drink for the rest of the night. Enjoyment was to be had. But Eggs kind of breaks in. All right. Remember, we had that this exhibition fight between Joanna, who beat Tibbs a few nights back, and then ran off to the woods. But she's back. Tybalt here has agreed to a bit of a rematch. So we got a special fight one who we know has beat Tibbs before. And we got our current champion, and still, after tonight, still gonna be the champion. Again, folks, it's only an expedition. It's only a fun practice fight, but get your bets in all the same.
Wednesday.
All right, in the Tibbs versus Joanna fight, what do we got?
I'm of course not betting.
Not allowed. You're good.
It's not a real fight. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna put 8 gold on Joanna.
All right.
Why are you making that face?
I'm scared now. This was a funsy fight.
Funsy
a
fight that
spectacle
Tybalt
of
seems
money.
excited to get you back in the ring.
Yes, he does. Is he Jesus, I feel like his token is slow because it's so big. Does he have any damage?
No, it same kind of thing. Would kind of rest up a bit.
Yeah.
It is just the two of you.
Hestian, are you betting?
No.
You guys.
So the just to let you know, the pot pretty darn even. Slightly weighed in Tybalt's favor.
He deserved it. Oh man.
I would like to give Kithnakk a gold to place a bet. And he can pick whoever he wants. But I'm going to give him a gold to do this.
But that's a bear, and that's a Joanna.
I'm gonna lean down to Kithnakk and say, look, Joanna beat him before, and you've seen what Joanna can do in helping to defend you.
But that's a bear.
It's a bear, and you definitely, if you want, can put your
you
money
can bet
on the bear.
for the bear.
So what you do is you say who you think's gonna win. You go tell my friend Eggs up there, and you give him this gold, and you might not get it back if you pick the wrong one, or you might get more, and it's all yours.
I will. What do you guys think? Leave it up to chance?
Yes.
Okay, so roll d20. High is going to go to Joanna. Low will be for Tibbs.
10.
I ended up, yeah.
Do it
It's
again.
not fair.
You
Tybalt.
just want to take 10?
Tybalt rolled for himself.
Tybalt rolled for
Excellent.
himself. It is a low roll. Kithnakk will put the coin in for Tibbs.
It's fair. I get it.
I walk up to Eggs and I say, all right, not betting tonight. Everything's gone pretty well. What do you have that's very strong?
Well, I think you had that Devil's Cut. We still got a little bit of that. Or if you want that their Maelstrom Stout, that it's definitely strong.
Devil's Cut, how much?
It'd be in here. We'll go 2 gold, and we'll give you a double.
All right, let's do it. Thanks.
Okay. With that, Hestian, you are there to see Eggs unstrap his shoes, climb up on the counter so that you can get a nice view. As the bell goes off. I'm gonna set this up, get it ready. Pew, pew. I need to get these guys. There we go.
It's stepping up to the ring, too, to get close. Get Kithnakk.
Joanna, why don't you roll your perception, whatever, for initiative.
Oh. Sorry, you didn't. It went too fast. Natural one.
That's
7.
okay. Tybalt got a 13. He's excited. He's ready. He's been waiting for this.
I could feel it in all the other fights.
But you know, it's not the worst thing in the world, seeing as he has to step up to you. Just double check to see. He'll step forward and
I
will.
thought he was like powering up. Sorry.
Yeah, Super Saiyan. With that, we'll make a strike at you with, I'll say a swing with his claws, with his paws, since seemed to do so well last time.
Yes. It's going to get my AC, right?
Yep. So 25.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's a 25, but yeah. It's
13 points of damage.
alright.
And his second strike, well, now that he's kind of pressed down on you for a bit, will come in with his jaws.
Yeah.
Or natural 20. I'm liking it. Good job, Tybalt.
Okay.
Kithnakk is torn. He's like excited, but worried. Bit of both. Joanna, your response.
I don't know if I want to waste my dragon stance.
Guzmik's gonna start chanting, "Dragon lady, dragon lady, dragon lady."
Okay, I will enter into the dragon stance.
And I'm gonna try to get the rest of the crowd into it. Dragon lady, dragon lady,
Give me a
dragon
diplomacy society check.
Okay. +0. Here we go. 11.
You get a couple
Dragon.
people. Kithnakk will join in.
I joined
closest
that
to this?
chant.
Dragon lady.
Okay.
Gio,
And
who's betting on me?
I try to get my society stuff going. 22.
Yeah, you're able to get a few more people in and kind of build it up a little bit.
And while the other people are cheering, I kind of lean down to Kithnakk and I say, she's not going to be permanently harmed. We will be able to heal her after this fight.
Okay. Every now and then, dragon lady, go bear, dragon lady, dragon. All right, Joanna, what do you do?
We'll do the I have the flurry blows.
Okay.
That's the other thing I thought. 14.
Nope.
The first. 14 for the second. These rolls are. I thought about changing my dice. Well, that's all three.
All three? Okay. Tybalt was excited for the fight and seemed to be raring to go to get his revenge, so he'll kind of go into a bit of a flurry at that. Just 3 strikes, all with the heavy paw, just pounding you, trying to get you to fall into the ground.
Shocked if he needs all three. How do you get a 31?
Another natural 20. God dang, I'm so good tonight. Should have had that ogre fight. Only 7 points of damage, though.
Oh, alive.
Okay. 24.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm out.
So it's not as epic as I was thinking it was going to be.
How did the first fight go so well?
Well,
Like, oh my god.
the first fight as well, he got a couple big hits right away.
Yeah.
But you were able to hold out. This time, pummeling.
I blame the dice.
With that, the crowd kind of stunned at how this turned out. There's a fair few who are kind of questioning if you threw. That's how quickly it went and how unexpected this fight went. Although the rest of them who won, they're not complaining.
Yay, Kithnakk.
Kithnakk will he'll get 1 gold and 7 silver back.
Well,
Well, I guess at that, Joanna kind of being knocked out, Tibbs kind of growl and snuffle a bit and will saunter back over to his corner. Joanna's still on the floor.
I'll go in there and drag her out.
Okay.
And do a medicine on her.
I just wanted to see if he truly did move as slow as. No, it's just in my head.
You were that intimidated.
Yeah.
All right. Honestly, just being unconscious, a bit of water in the face, a bit of kind of slapping her awake. Can be as rough as you want. Kind of bring her around. Joanna, you can already tell it's gonna be sore tomorrow. Heavy bear paws to the shoulders and back. Kithnakk, though, comes running up with his winnings. What? Can I keep all this?
Yeah, those are your winnings. That's for you.
Good job, Kithnakk.
Oh, I mean, it was big scary bear. Sorry.
Big scary bear.
Joanne, I'm sorry it went this way. Mentally, I suppose we should have stopped while we were ahead, but you always gotta try, right? You
Yeah.
always gotta try.
Went about as well as the last fight that we had, which was 2 orcs, but you know, it's fine.
Don't think that way. Well, the next one will be successful, and we will be triumphant again.
This is how you have
Ogres.
an addiction.
Ogres, not orcs.
That's what I said. No. My bad.
She's a little discombobulated.
Yeah.
It's been
I just want a
smacked
bear.
around.
I just lost to a bear. I didn't fight a bear.
Sad.
Yeah, with that, I guess I leave it up to all of you. Tybalt seems much happier and does again have his drink in his paws, and you can kind of catch that he's growling back and forth with Raxel.
That's why I do it. Make Tibble happy.
Oh, that's what you did. I won't tell you how much I bet on you.
Oh,
I had faith in you, though. I still
thank
do.
you. I work better in a team.
You worked pretty great on your own last time you fought Tybalt.
But we'll have to do another one. Much later.
Could do. I guess with that, more drinks to be had. Are you guys calling it a night at this point? Any other shenaniganry you're trying to get up to? There's no Kale to go investigate, but
I think Joanna's out. Eggs isn't missing, so I think I'm satisfied. I might like limp over to Tybalt with like a glass of water and like clink him and say like, "Good job." And that's it. Limp away back to the group.
No weird cloaked figures or anything still to check out here?
nope. You missed that on your first bout through, and now y'all paranoid.
You make us paranoid.
Guess I'm doing my job.
Yes.
Working.
All right.
I think I'm good to retire.
I think we can retire.
Yeah,
night.
taking your lickings. You probably would have been offered maybe a drink or two from somebody who had ended up winning a bit. Nothing spectacular, but no extra funds needed for any, a couple other drinks tonight. Retiring to the Three Cats Laughing. A set of rooms for everyone. Kithnakk. Joanna. Allie. Roll me a d6. We're just going to go across the screen. Who decides.
4.
I mean, Hastian. He's kind of seems like you'd be the safe bet for the night, but if you want to send him off to somebody else, you are more than welcome.
Nope. I say, all right, Kithnakk. If you'd like to stay, let's go. They've provided us with some wonderful accommodations here. I know these lovely creatures quite well. So let's go and see what we've got for our room, shall we?
Okay. It's safe here?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Kind of itch around his collar for a moment, and we'll follow the three of you up. Anything else anyone want to do tonight while retiring for the evening?
Pass out.
Okay. Hastian, give me a perception check.
Wait, I want to do a perception
Nope.
check? Oh, I'm just kidding.
Just Hastian.
Is it the cat ladies?
22.
All right. While kind of getting ready for bed, Kithnakk, kind of puts his stuff away near the, at the end of the bed, and then pulls out a little stuffed owlbear and curls up with it to go to sleep.
Does it look like it's seen better days?
I mean, everything Kithnakk has seen better days, it seems like.
You can't replace that, though. It's sentimental.
So when he goes to sleep, I'm gonna carefully open the door, close it very quietly, walk down to the bar area, and find one of the three ladies and strike up a conversation and say, "Look, I've got a friend now. He's got an item that's important to him. That is, it's seen better times. If you know anyone in the town that could replace
Oof.
an owl bear stuffed animal, I would really appreciate that knowledge." Just let me know tomorrow morning.
I'll
We can talk.
Sure, darling. I'll have to think on it. Just kind of see what's around. Honestly, probably the general store is probably going to be your best bet.
I blow her a kiss and then I go back up to the room and settle in for the night.
Okay. Straight to bed. Now that you guys don't have anything planned that you're doing, Hastian, you're only needing 4 hours of sleep. Are you doing anything, kind of for the rest of the night, or standard stuff?
Standard stuff. I take the first 2 hours of the night and I lay out the room in a way that there's alarm type traps, or if anyone comes in, and of course I lock the door but I'm just trying to make sure that if anything comes in and can get past the lock, I'll hear something, and that's an 18 for creating the traps.
Okay. Ladies, straight to bed. Joanna, you took a bit of a beating.
We'll at least lock the door when I get into it, but I'm basically gonna be like drunk after a night out. Like, I'm going straight to the bed and I am passing out until someone wakes me up.
Guzmik?
Kuzmik will go into her room. She's gonna check and make sure that Joanna's door is locked, because Joanna looks pretty out of it. And then go into her own room, close the door, lock it, and just hold on to her little her necklace, the coin thing, and just talk a little bit to the lost sister, telling her about our journey up north, our encounters, Kithnakk, our newest member, and our battle tonight. Well, Joanna's battle tonight.
Battle.
Just kind of, yeah, well, getting her ass kicked. Just kind of filling her in on stuff, having a little talk with her god.
Okay.
Tapping the stone and going to sleep.
It's weird coming back home and not staying at home, but getting a moment of, quiet, speaking to Salil, the lost sister, that it feels like home, not at home. With that, night seems to pass pretty uneventfully. Hestian, your night, no visions. Quiet again, as it's been for some time. But when you wake, you feel like someone or something was watching you. And with that,
Okay.
yeah, Kithnakk out, still snuggled around as little owlbear stuffed animal. No alarm went off. But with that, I think that is a decent place to pause for this week so that we can start up again from a new morning with our marvelous players, with, I guess, a open map with, I think, only one thing on the docket, right? The outfitting Kithnakk, maybe a stuffed animal, maybe two things on the docket.
Get that mountain's foot situation. to deal with, too.
Yes, taking care of the mountain's foot. It's good
Yeah.
enough.
I think there's also a haunted house. We got a lot we could do.
Options.
So in the morning, before we end, in the morning, Hestian is going to ask that he be given a bath, and is going to suggest that Kithnakk go down and meet with the rest of the party and have breakfast while Hestian tries to get to the center of the soap.
Okay.
I can't believe you made me write that in my notes. Hestian requests to be given a bath.
I thought we were going in the cat lady direction here.
Yeah, that's what I was curious
I
about.
thought
But
too.
okay, hey, that works.
I can
Bringing
use a
everything up.
sponge bath. That's what they do in the circus.
No,
No.
it isn't. We don't do sponge baths in the circus.
Sure.
Well, we'll leave the circus history to the future. Maybe I'll have to write something up on that, depending on what seems the most, interesting and what might lead in random directions. But with that, I think we are going to end it there. Like I said, where am I looking? Music, again, we only heard a few songs tonight, but should have played some battle music with Joanna versus Tibbs, but, that was just like that.
Battle.
Yeah. It would have been gotten a couple chords in and been done. So that's okay. Make sure you go check out Gargulus Designs or the Derpwood on YouTube. They make a ton of great music, and they're still making more, so that's great to see. Honestly, with that, I'll get back to the players to thank you all again for joining me. It's been a couple weeks, so thanks for jumping back in as well as you all did. Hopefully we'll be able to keep up with the every week. I'm glad the storm held out and no one really lost power, so nothing majorly happened. But Mike, why don't you give a little bit about yourself and where everyone can find you?
Hey all, I'm Mike, aka Madcap23, aka DM Madcap. You can find me on most social media platforms as Madcap and then some random numbers after it. I make homebrew D&D 5th edition content on D&D Beyond. I try to be active on Guild Superior, but that's been a problem recently. And other than that, I post things on TikTok and on YouTube. And I have been your Whisper Elf Rogue, Hestian.
I would say I always got to make sure that we are giving love to Guild Superior because they're the ones that pushed me to start running my own game. And I fell in love with it. And, then brought Allie into her first campaign. So Allie, a little bit about yourself. How you doing with your first campaign?
I am still having fun, even though this last battle sucked. But not battle. I didn't land a single punch, and it took him 3. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. I'm very glad that I happened to talk to you about this, and now I don't know, found a passion.
Hooked.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Let's see. Sorry, I gotta hit all my buttons. Shelly, a little bit about yourself and kind of where everyone can find you and keep up with all your gaming that you seem to be doing on the
Sure.
on and off the internets.
Sure. Hey everyone, I'm Shelly. You can find me on Twitter. Still just Twitter, at Real Flea Monkey. None of those other places yet. And Flea Monkey out in the world. You can also find me on Tuesday nights on Guild Superior playing Greyhawk with some cool people, and here every Wednesday with these cool people playing this cool game. That's where I'll end it.
Awesome. I think that's it. Again, I'm just gonna say if anyone wants to kind of connect with me, I am Tithalanos. Wednesday nights I reserve for this wonderful game. Other than that, I just kind of play games with whatever happens to be tickling the fancy that night. So feel free to kind of follow on in. Again, followers, subs. We're gonna get more NPCs, kind of interactions in the game. My Discord, you can come in, pop in, just kind of let me know how we're doing. Love to kind of chat and always keep improving. But beyond that, I think we're going to call it there for the night. We're actually going to raid out to to Dork Tales. And I think they're playing Dragonlance, so it just kind of came out. So I think they're early on in their campaign as well. So make sure everyone go give some love, say hi. And again, we're only a small little group, but you know, gotta share that TTRPG love. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we will see you all next time. Bye.